I've got to be honest. Up until a couple of years ago, I thought I knew the intentions of most Christians. I thought it was pretty obvious. It's to follow Jesus, to do what's right, to help people. People wonder why I bash on a lot of Christians. I'm not bashing Jesus at all. But I'm disheartened. I'm hurt. It's been paying attention. You know, I've had a GoFundMe. I've had a crowdfunder. I've been in the position of hurt. Well, it's because the reaction I've got. It's not necessarily the fact that I'm not getting help. Like I thought I should. What I'd like to be getting help. What I want. But it's the response. You know, I've never asked anybody directly, hey, would you donate to my crowdfunder? Would you donate to my GoFundMe? I've never done that. Not directly to a person. I've gone on here and said it. You know, I've said, hey, would you mind helping out if you can? If you can't, that's fine. But on a personal level, I've asked people if they wouldn't mind sharing my GoFundMe. And what I have found is a lot of Christians have actually said, well, I prayed about it, and I didn't get the answer that said I should do it, so I'm not going to. That hurts. Not in the way you think it is, like, oh, I'm not going to get help. It's not that way, because I'm not a pessimistic person. I'm not a person that says, oh, the world's coming to an end. You know, I'm going to ask for help, you know, when I need it, but if you can't help it, I understand. You know, if you can't be there, I get it. But I don't see why anybody would pray to see if they can help and not get an answer, so they don't help. Because, to be honest, if you're helping because you believe God told you to, that's not love. That's not helping out of a cheerful heart. That's not being a cheerful giver. That's being obedient, which is a good thing. But when I help people, you know, I don't consider myself a Pauline Christian. I've said that before. I don't consider myself biblical, but I do try to listen to Jesus and what He has said. And He has said, mentioned many times, if somebody asks for this, give them that. You know, give them that and bless that. Well, when somebody asks me on the street for $1, I don't give them $1. I give them a few dollars. You know, I give more than what they ask for. And I don't do it to tell people I do it. I don't ever tell anybody I'm giving money away or I help people. You know, when somebody asks for my physical help, you know, I don't just do the least amount that I can do to get the job done. I try to go over and above. You know, somebody asks me to help them move. They say, hey, I'll pay for your gas. I'll do it. I don't let them pay for the gas. I'm just there to help. Why are you a Christian? What is your purpose? Are you a Christian because you're scared of hell and you're worshiping Jesus? Is that why you're a Christian? You know, do you actually listen to the lessons Jesus taught? I mean, that's what a Christian is supposed to be doing. I mean, to me, that's what makes you a Christian. I know people say, well, no, you won't follow the Bible and all this. I don't think that's what makes you a Christian. Love me, hate me, disagree with me, I really don't care. Tell me in the comments how wrong I am. But I think it's about what's written in red. That's what makes you a Christian. You know, because you're following Jesus. What did Jesus directly say to you? Not what did Paul say, not what did this person say or that person say. What did Jesus say? You know, and He was all about being a cheerful giver, being a helper of mankind, loving people, regardless if they're your enemies or your friends. You know, they're the Philistines, the Gentiles. You know, it doesn't matter. Love them anyway. Help them if you can. I'm not depending on people to help me. I mean, I still do. It's funny. One of the most common things people would say whenever I'd ask for, help is, why don't you get a job? I do have a job. And I did have a job. That wasn't it, but that's all they thought of was get a job. It's their first instinct is to accuse me. The problem is me. It's like they didn't even listen to anything I said. Did you actually watch the video? And people don't. They just want to assume the worst out of mankind. The reason why I need help is because I screwed up. No, I didn't, honestly. It wasn't that at all. I tried my best not to have this surgery. I didn't have a choice. I had a choice. I could have chosen not to have the surgery. Ended up spending my life in complete miserable pain and not walking at all because I was literally losing the ability to walk and been in a worse situation than I am now. I didn't have the surgery thinking, oh, well, people will help me in there. No, I had faith in God. And I had faith in myself that I was going to be better. I was going to be able to take care of my family. And God was going to be there and help me provide. And, I posted this thing and it's been shared hundreds and hundreds of times so far. And it was this person was drowning and this woman, and it had nothing to do with sex. It wasn't about that. Or like the genders or anything like that. It was just, it was a person drowning and this woman there saying, why don't you pray about it? And that's quite literally what I've been getting is thoughts and prayers. When we are the answer to people's prayers. That's why I'm starting, me and my wife are starting our ranch, is so we can answer people's prayers. So we can be there when others aren't. So we can provide good food, good healthy food to people that don't have it. They can't afford it, or at least don't know how to afford it, don't know what to look for. And we have it to give. Or people that need ministry, that we're available, and we're there to talk to. Financial, that I can help people financially if I can. Because I think that's what we're there for. Not to just say, well, I'm going to give my good thoughts and prayers. Now, do I believe prayer works? Yes, I do. I strongly believe and know it works. But I also know that we are the answer to people's prayers. That we're there, and it's not just, oh, let me ask God if He thinks it's okay for me to give you money to help you out. Let me ask God if I should even share the GoFundMe. I mean, that was a slap in the face when people say that. Because I didn't even ask for you to donate. I just asked if you would share the campaign. Maybe somebody would see it that could help. Now, we'll survive without anybody's help. It'll be harder. It is a lot harder because I'm wondering how I'm going to have gas to get back to work Monday. But it'll come. Something will happen. And in between that time and now, if somebody needs help and I'm able to help them, I'm not just going to say, I'll pray for you. I want to find out what I can do to actually physically help them. Because that's what Jesus said to do. And even if He didn't say to do it, would I do it? Yeah, I'd still do it. That's why I follow Jesus. It's because Jesus was telling people that when they were threatening to stone Him, when they were trying to kill Him. I mean, you realize most people hated Jesus when Jesus was alive. It's easy now to say that, oh, well, he was a divinity, He was God, He was this. That's not what they saw back then. I have complete respect for him, and I follow him because of what he taught. It doesn't matter whether he's a divinity or not. It doesn't matter whether he's God or not. That's not why I started following Jesus. I met Jesus the way Jesus introduced himself, as a man that just wants you to love everybody. Now, am I saying that's all he is? No, I didn't say that. I said that's how I met him. That's how he introduced himself. Remember, he told people not to even go and tell anybody who he was or what he is, or that he even helped them. Because he was trying to do it out of the love of his heart. And that's how I'm going to help you. I'm going to love them in my heart. And I implore you to do the same. Don't help people out of obedience. Do it because you love them. Do it because you want to see them get better. Do it because it's who you are. You're not helping people because they do what you think is right. You're helping people because that's who you are. Stay in peace. Stay in love.